Alrighty, howdy y'all. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Today we've got our 3-rep max of now being squats, barbell back squats instead of the hack squat. And in all honesty, what I was gonna say with the in all honesty, I really don't know that I want to do 3 sets of back squat because I just don't really prefer back squat. So what I might end up doing is 2 sets of back squat and 3 sets of leg extensions instead. And honestly, I might do single leg extensions. That doesn't sound too bad. The 3 sets. We'll see how we're feeling when we get there, honestly. Something that's great that's going on right now is that we are in a flood warning here. And so that's fantastic. Windows are probably going to leak tonight, but what can you do about it, I guess? Also, we're going to be hitting up the highway here soon, so I apologize if the road noise is a little loud in the mic. And yeah, we are going to avenge yesterday. Yesterday was a bit of a rough end to that back day, so I'm going to try and so I looked it up. So if I weigh 167 right now, if I were to squat 2 times my body weight, that's 334 for 3. That's 2 times my body weight. I've done that before. At the height of my bulk, I was able to squat like 435 for 1. So I know I could easily be I don't want to say easily and then not be able to do it, but I would think I would easily be able to do 335 for 3. So I think what we will do is we will try to do 345 for 3. But I guess we'll just kind of see where we're at with the warm-up and whatnot, because it's a little different than the other maxes since I already had a starting point, because now I need to kind of get a new starting point because it's not the same as the hack squat. But we will have to see. I also don't know, due to work complications and scheduling things, I don't necessarily know that I'm going to do cardio after this workout. I'm just going to have to probably consume a lot of fat-free cottage cheese and my protein milk for today, and then I might do the cardio tomorrow. Actually, I know for a fact I'm going to get like a 2-hour break from work tomorrow. So I could do like half an hour of cardio during that break. That means I'm going to have to shower and then go back to work. Oh well, whatever. So we're getting on the highway now. I apologize for the noise. And like I said last video, I wanted to talk or have more of a topic for my videos. And I can't guarantee I'm going to be able to make a topic last the whole time, every video. But today's topic is going to be performance enhancers. Now, when people typically think of performance enhancers, in a lot of people's mind will immediately go to steroids or drugs or PEDs, which literally means performance enhancing drug. But not all performance enhancers are drugs. A lot of things are performance enhancers. One, well, you may not think about this, is your location. If you like where you're working out at, that's a performance enhancer. Feeling good about where you're at and the gym you're at can enhance your performance because you really enjoy being there. If you're going to a gym you don't like your local Planet Fitness that's super busy and whatnot, that can be a hindrance. Now, am I saying that going to a good gym is going to increase your max by 100 pounds the next time you go for it? No, it's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying anything that could even moderately increase your performance as a performance enhancer. And I actually learned about a lot of these in one of my classes 2 years ago for exercise science. Sorry, my speedometer was being weird. I've never seen it do that. Anyways, another good performance enhancer that, is a little more, could be I would think about that is music. Music is a good performance enhancer. That's why so many people use it. You know how if you go for PRs or whenever you go to just do a workout in general, you have a select workout playlist, songs you like. That's a performance enhancer. Having a good song on is genuinely a performance enhancer. The way it makes your body react is considered performance enhancing. Oh Jesus, that truck's coming off that off ramp a little fast. Damn. going 75 on the highway in a 65, and that truck was catching me on that off ramp. That was kind of crazy. But anyways, another performance enhancer, obviously this one's a little more towards that not drugs but supplement end, is the Pre. For me, we got the Rise Sour Green Apple in the Rise cup. So, whoa. Now that's a performance enhancer right there. But, you know, people can be sort of narrow-minded on the idea of what a performance enhancer is, because it's stereotyped in some positive and negative ways, especially when it comes to the gym. You know, there can be performance enhancers in any other sort of thing. Like, I don't have a good example at the time. Upgrading a graphics card, that might not be a great example, but like, you're increasing the performance of your computer. It's literally a performance enhancer. Obviously in a slightly different sense, but that's a performance enhancer. It's not like strictly to athletic capabilities. Now, like knee sleeves, for example, that I'm going to be using. Move, bird. I'm going to be using knee sleeves today for squats. Those are a performance enhancer. They're enhancing the performance. They're allowing me to have more stability in my knees, to heavier load my quads, to be able to push more weight on squats. But I guess, I mean, they're kind of categorized as equipment versus like a performance enhancer. It's not the exactly first word you think of when you hear knee sleeves. You don't think, oh, a performance enhancer. You think, oh, equipment. But that equipment leads to enhancing performance. So at least for most individuals. And I think performance enhancement is subjective in the sense that everyone's performance is enhanced differently by different things. And just because something helps one person out doesn't necessarily mean it's going to help the other out. For some different forms of performance enhancements. Like if you take steroids, anyone who takes steroids is going to get stronger, pretty much. You know, that's literally the main sole purpose. But the more passive, not as hard performance enhancers won't always have the same effect for everyone. So anyways, that's enough yapping. We're going to get stretching and get going on some back squats. I got a very sore back as well, so this is going to be interesting. Hopefully we can get like 345 for 3. So I'll see y'all in there when we're starting. All right, I genuinely don't know when it's going to start raining. Mic in the pocket. Genuinely do not know when it's going to start raining here. But I like doing my stretching outside, so we're going to be kind of quick about it. We'll see. My back is so sore. I forgot to mention that more in the car. One of the main reasons I don't do back squats is like a main lift anymore. One, it was just getting a little too, like, I just know there's other workouts that I can get the same benefit from without having the physical load that back squat puts on you. And two, doing back day before it, my back is sore, which makes it harder to go full, like, heavier, because, you know, your back is stabilizing a lot of the workout. So, but we're still going to get in there and rock it regardless of the sore back. I think we could get 345 for 3. I haven't done it. I can't even remember the last time I did it, like, actually. Yeah, I don't even remember what I got. I think I was only rocking like 3 plates but I was getting like 5 reps, you know. Man, if it really is only 5, I'm even lighter now, so might be a little difficult, but like I said, I do a bit longer stretching for legs just because there's so many different parts of the legs you got to stretch. So the performance enhancers that I got today are the Pre-Music, knee sleeves, and kind of debating if I'll probably rock a belt, honestly. I typically don't like to use belt for back squat, but just because my back is sore. I mean, I know last leg day I didn't, but that was because I was on the Smith machine, so it was a fixed range of motion. But since I'm not on the Smith, I'll probably rock a belt just to help out a little bit more with that soreness in the back. But we're gonna go ahead and get started here after I'm done stretching. I got a little more back, abductors, groin, such, and I will see y'all when we get started. All right, I genuinely have no idea how this is gonna go. 315 felt a little heavy, so I'm not really gonna talk much. I'm just gonna try and lock in for it and see how it goes. Let's see if we can even do this for one, honestly.
More accurate.
That was not the greatest form, but I got it.
We get like 10 extra pounds today.
No, I'm just, that's like my baseline because that was my first time doing a 3-rep for back squat. So I'm gonna do it start at the beginning of every month to see where I'm at.
Start of every month?
Yeah, so every month I'll do a 3-rep max for each different workout. Alrighty, well, I moved it. Might not have been pretty, but we got it. So we'll do one more set of this. Probably go down to 315, and then move on to probably leg extensions. Alrighty, moving on to sussing machine because the other machines are taken. Another good point that my buddy had was that, just working out is a performance enhancer. You're enhancing your performance. Every day you're getting better. So, there's just so many levels to what a performance enhancer is. And then you start getting towards the deeper end where it's like steroids and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with taking steroids. Like if you're going to take steroids and that's what you want to do, all power to you. But, I never understood the whole, come on. I can't get it to lock on one. I've never understood the whole lure of lying about taking steroids. I think if you're lying because you're afraid people will care, who cares what other people think? If that's why you're worried about it is because you're worried other people are going to care, it's fine, man. You do you. If you want to take roids, take them, do it, that's your choice. Obviously I would like to say be well informed and do your research before you do, but if that's what you're going to do, that's what you're going to do, man. So, and then for those who don't take steroids, there's nothing wrong with that either. And I don't think one side should be trying to influence the other because at the end of the day, it's everyone's choice. It's just like an opinion. It's what they want to do. If that's what they want to do, more power to them. So anyways, we're going to do sussing machine. On the arrow, I had 110 for 9 for 2 sets. So I'm moving up to 120 for these. So we'll see how they go. It's hot, so we're gonna get going. I only got 3 for my second set of 3, and I did 315 on squat. I was hoping for more, but honestly, with how little I squat, I'll take it. So we'll do 3 sets of seated leg extensions for those quads. Okay, 11's pretty good. I'll take 11 for that. And then we're gonna rock 130 for the first set for adductors. Ow. I might actually see after this set if I can push and then pull one side to try and get it to 1 for abductors, because getting that full range of motion where you're fully closed is just so much more helpful than not quite getting there and hitting the weight stack, so it's not that constant tension. All right, well, I was thinking I could maybe move up to 140 for the adductors, but we'll probably walk 130 again. Oh, get out of that position. But here, let's see. I wonder if we rotate this outwards. No, it's still just set to 2. Oh well. Well, we're gonna rock, I think, the same weight for both while I'm lightheaded again, and then move on to honestly just whatever's open. Honestly, I forgot that for two, if I'm gonna do 2 hamstring, I'm probably gonna have to do RDLs. I might honestly do dumbbell RDLs because I don't know if with how sore my back is and doing full body weight squats that, or full barbell squats, that doing barbell RDLs would be beneficial. So we'll see how we're feeling when we get around to that. All right, well, I was gonna try a 225, but I did 1 rep of 210 and I'm like, alrighty, definitely gonna rock 210, I think. So we got 210 on here right now. We got 3 sets, so I'm gonna get through these pretty good. And just kind of back to that like PED thing, like don't be ashamed. Like if you want to take steroids, do it, you know. And if you don't want to say you do, don't. Like just do whatever you want to do. But I personally just don't see the point in lying because like who cares if you are? If you are, then yeah, people are gonna expect you to be strong. It's gonna be impressive. And if you're not, then people aren't gonna expect you to be strong. But you know, regardless, it's not that big a deal. Like there's no point in lying in my opinion because again, you just shouldn't really care what people think. So anyways, we're gonna see how this goes for 210. Hopefully get it for all 3 sets and move on to whatever I decide to do next.
Yeah.
Got it for 9. That's pretty good. I think we're gonna rock it for the next set and then hopefully for the last one, but we'll see how it goes after the second set. And then we'll probably move on to hamstring curls as long as they're open, or lying hamstring curls, and then RDLs, calves. I guess that's it. Then posing. Alrighty. We are moving on to hamstring curls, and I have to adjust I do not got long enough legs for this to be, damn, to be this far down. Okay, there we go. Jeez, all right. We're gonna throw 110 on. It is already on. Actually, it looks like it's at 120 right now. We might actually try 120. That would be a pose. No, that is as far down as it goes. Okay, I don't really like this one because it's not giving me as much depth as I would like. But it really feels like this should be able to go lower. I don't know. Oh well. We're gonna rock this and see how it goes. Actually, it kind of feels... I did not tighten it enough. That is the issue. Oh, that's because I was twisting it the wrong way. I swear I know from my rights from my lefts. Trust me. Oh, come on. There we go. That should be good now. Alrighty, let's rock it. We got 6. Whoa, my mic's right there. Sorry, my necklace was sitting. We got 6. Whew. I think we're gonna lower it to just, honestly, we'll put it at 100 off of 120 and move on. We got 2 more sets of this. Calves and I guess dumbbell RDLs. I don't know. I really wish it was a different hamstring workout than RDLs do, but I just have to suck it up. Alrighty. Still gonna be pushing everything hard, but I'm ready to get home. I really hate getting off of work so late. I just like being able to have some free time too. But you know, that's kind of where that sacrifice piece comes in, you know. This is what I want to be doing. I love the gym, so it's not like this isn't free time. I enjoy being here, but you know, I also want the relaxation, hanging out with friends free time, but it's not quite storming yet, even though there is supposed to be a flood warning, but it looks like the clouds are coming in. We're gonna do some dumbbell RDLs out here quick before it starts downpouring and ruins all my electronics. So we'll do 2 sets of these. Oh, I can feel the sprinkles coming. We gotta go. We gotta go. Ugh. And then we'll do some calves and pose and get on out of here. Save cardio for tomorrow, and I'm probably honestly gonna edit this video tomorrow because I'm gonna be getting home a little bit late. But I feel those sprinkles coming down. Hurry up and wrap. Alrighty. Whew. We got 90s to rock it. I saw I did 170 for 9 last time, so I should be able to do 90s. We're gonna rock this again. Whew, that was pretty good. But oh shit, I forgot. Oh, I was gonna say, like, I think honestly, bringing more awareness to performance enhancing in terms of like drugs. Like, I know they were gonna do something with performance enhancing Olympics, and I thought that was a cool idea. You know, bring more awareness to it so people actually know what it's like. Okay, you know what? Oh, I'm lightheaded after standing up. I'm gonna save this conversation for inside because there's just lightning. I don't want my shit getting wet, so we're gonna hurry up and get these done and head in for calves. Alrighty, we are finishing up here on this extra tiring back day. When I was putting those dumbbells away, I like overshot the rack, so it started tipping off the backside and pulled my bicep that's already bruised into one of the other dumbbells. Shit hurt. But what I was saying with the PEDs is, I think it's good to have certain things to bring awareness to it and teach about it and just show that it's okay. Like, you don't have to be ashamed of using performance enhancing drugs. Obviously, you shouldn't be using them if your sport calls for you not using them. Like, if you're in natural powerlifting or bodybuilding or whatnot, however that works, you shouldn't be using them. Same with other sports that make it so you can't use them. But like in other instances, like if you just want to, or if it's something where PEDs are allowed, like, you know, as long as attention and knowledge is brought to it, which I think are the two most important things that you can have about a subject, I think it's okay. But anyways, it's my 2 cents on the whole idea of it. So, I mean, if you're going to do it, do your research. That's the bottom line. Like, make sure you're being smart about it is all I have to say. Don't just do it because you see other people online doing it, or other people are telling you, oh, you know, do this to get stronger. And you can get stronger without PEDs, obviously. That's just obvious. But again, as long as you're safe and, you know, do your research and it's something you want to do, and you're of the age where I think it's PEDs are 18. So, you know, just make sure you're safe. That's the biggest thing. You're safe and that you got knowledge with it. But I'm burping a lot. I got acid reflux coming up. I do not have enough food in my body. That pre is like acid right now. But I got 2 sets of this. This is 500 pounds. Rock these, pose, and head on out. I might actually record in the car on the way home just to save myself a little bit of time, but we'll go ahead and get these started. This feels like shifted slightly from the last time I did these. Like this pad feels like it's pushed up that way. Still felt pretty good though. We're gonna rock one more set. We're gonna get to posing. Alrighty. End of a pretty solid leg day. All things considered, that was pretty good. We got the 3-rep max and we get 345 successfully. I know I said in my other 2 maxes that, oh yeah, I'm gonna be moving up for the next month. Squats might be a little more difficult, I'm not gonna lie. They have definitely got weaker with the lowering of my body weight. So I used to be like on my bulk, I was squatting like 3 plates into 25 for like 8, dude, or 7 or something like that. But now it's just like, whew, it is hard and tiring to do. It's so much more exhausting on your body. But we're gonna see how legs look. Ooh. See if we can get in the light a little more properly, but they were looking pretty good in the lighting up front. Oh, maybe right here. Oh, that should be pretty good. They are looking solid as always as we continue this cut. I'm very happy, as I like to keep saying, with the legs. Right one's looking good. Let's see the left. Looking pretty good. Look at that. Look at that muscle. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Looking like some solid meat sticks. I don't know. Ooh, there we go. Alrighty. Let's see how the hammies are looking from the back. Try and get some decent lighting on those. Hammies looking pretty good too, with the calves. Looking good, looking dandy. See the left now. There we go. Alrighty. So, we are just gonna head on out to the car really quick. Gotta pull down my boxers a little bit. They're getting a little sweaty. They're getting stuck up top, but we're gonna head into the car and finish things up here. Alrighty, we're in the car. Apologies if there's a weird angle and weird lighting. Not trying to have all my lights on in my car while I'm driving, but overall, happy with how the leg day went. Also, we will be getting back on the highway again, so it will be a little noisy, so I do apologize for that. But a solid leg day. Now we got the nice ambience of rain that hopefully won't turn into a huge thunderous storm. That would be really nice. I know it was supposed to already be like downpouring by now, but thankfully it has not yet. So hopefully we can avoid any huge storms here tonight. But happy with the squat max, 345 for 3. That is 2.065 times my body weight. Yes, I did the super difficult math to calculate that. But I'm happy with that, you know. I'll take 345 at 167 for 3. And we're gonna head back, and I'm not doing cardio, so we are just gonna have some protein milk and a lot of fat-free cottage cheese to hit those macros. And I know that tomorrow I should get a extended break from work due to scheduling issues. And I should be able to do cardio, abs, and do my video then, because I have homework that I need to get done, unfortunately. So, yeah, kind of just to wrap up the topic of this lift. Sorry, I'm still getting the burps from the pre. Just kind of to wrap up the topics and trying to explain myself a little bit better, or like explain my opinion. I need to have this wiping faster. I personally don't believe there's anything wrong with taking performance enhancers or using them, whether it be, whoa, this person's got sorry, I gotta focus for a sec. This person's got their warning lights on in front of me. I don't really know why, but, oh, what is that noise? Oh, that's my windshield wipers. Anyways, shit, now I lost my train of thought. Sorry if it's really loud. I got windshield wipers, rain, and the sound of just driving going on. I don't think there's anything, especially like, you know, pre-workout, knee sleeves, belt, there's nothing wrong with using all that. Like, more power to you. It helps, it benefits you, it's a performance enhancer. When it comes to steroids, in my personal opinion, I don't really care if people use them. I don't think there's like a right or a wrong. It's just more of a if you want to or not. I just think the biggest thing for me, like I've been preaching this whole time, is just make sure you're smart, make sure you do your research, make sure you know what you're getting into before you begin. And I think that's kind of all you can say on the topic, you know, because after that, it's just up to everyone else. It's up to the opinion of others if they want to be doing that or not. And I think that's how it should be left, you know, preach knowledge, preach safety, and that's really all you can do. And just hope that whoever decides to do it did their research and is making sure it's something they want to commit to. And that's what you really all can do. But anyways, moving on. We got rest tomorrow. Gonna do my cardio and abs, like I said. Oh my goodness, this is rough. Gonna do my cardio and abs. Friday we got arms. No, we don't. Friday we got jack and shoulders. Might be working out with my girlfriend for that one. We'll have to see. But wow, there's some. We're gonna get hit by a big storm. There was a huge thing of lightning in front of me just now. But anyways, we're gonna do jack and shoulders. We're gonna do incline bench press for the 3-rep max. And I really don't want to use that Smith machine that's at this gym. because it's just not good, and it's not necessarily the same at, oh, you know what? I could take one of the free weight like dumbbell benches that are in the dumbbell area, because I can pull that bench out from where the actual bench is and do incline bench press. Because that's a I'm blanking on the name. It's the rack that's like multi-use, where it can go to be squat or bench. I'm completely blanking on the name, and that's really bothering me. Anyways, I could probably just move one of those benches that are actually adjustable under that and try and do that if it's not too busy. When do I get off of work on Friday? I get off earlier than I do my late shifts, so that's good. So we'll just kind of play it by ear, see what we're able to do, and just kind of roll with it. Then we'll have arms. We'll do easy. Well, see, at my internship gym, they have easy bars, but they're wider, and I don't like that, and they're set weight. But at this gym, the main gym, they have an easy bar. But yesterday when I tried to pick it up, it left rust all over my hands. So I guess it got rusty. So I don't really know what to do. I mean, I could do straight bar, but the straight bar isn't as good for like hand placement, you know? So I'll just kind of have to think about it. But that's kind of just looking into the future. Next week, we'll go back to the normal lifting and such, not a part of the 3-rep max saga. And we'll wait till the beginning of August to do the 3-rep maxes again. But while we're sitting here at this red light, I would just like to say thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one.